Good stuff. Good stuff. Also good. Oh, right. There we go. Unreasonable Hospitality by Will Gadara. Guy Gadara. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I will not take responsibility for that. But as you guys can tell, I am going from the phone today, so I appreciate your patience. Laptop was giving me some issues. I'm working on that, so no need for tissues. Tonight is simply some reposado with a seltzer on the side. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. Smoking a punch cigar. Courtesy of a buddy here at the lounge. Ralph, thank you so much if you're watching this. My goodness. And who is it? Oh, there we go. Eduardo, thank you so much for joining with me. Some packages are out for people. More packages coming your way very soon. By the way, for those PayHip subscribers, those will be out very soon. Thank you guys for helping me out with this little bit of delay. I'm going to have to go again either tomorrow or Thursday. The laptop will be good by then, so I can do the last of the raffles that I needed to do. I have 4 more. There we go. 4 more giveaways to do, but I can't do them from the phone because it's very difficult to make it work. I apologize for that. But very glad to see you guys. Really, how you doing? Good to see you checking in from New York. No, Big Easy. I'm just kidding. I know it's the Big Apple. But I did want to go into the list. I am not into the list that I was able to compile from all the different lists online using Gemini to put them together. The 100 books every man should read before he dies. This is off script. This is, again, off the list. But, come on. That right there. Unreasonable Hospitality. Already loving it. I'm only a few pages in. I need to get more into this book. I will be reading some after I leave you guys tonight. And it literally is about hospitality. And it puts so much emphasis on things that you can do. And it's obviously focused on what's what I'm looking for. On the hospitality industry as far as restaurants go. But it's not just stopping there, because I believe it takes those, or you could take those lessons that it gives you and put them anywhere. And that's what I'm hoping to kind of correlate here. I would love to take that little extra that you can add and really expedite the situation, really expand on what we are doing here, because so much goes right, so many wonderful things already implemented. But what are the few things that when you guys go to a lounge that you want to see that you might be missing out there? What are a few things that you think it could go from good to great? You know, and maybe in your neck of the woods, there is something that your lounge does that doesn't seem to be done anywhere else. I would love to hear you guys' opinions on that. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about tonight. For instance, here we have plenty of seating, plenty of TVs to watch, plenty of music going on, and I think that's a really big step into it, including a projector area with about 10, 12 seats all surrounding it, so you can watch the big screen in the comfort, kind of a theater style over there, which I think is awesome. And then the next section is more of a restaurant / lounge area. It's a lot more comfortable. And right now I am over here in the gaming area, because we got right here, I'm on the chess table. And there is also, you can do dominoes on this as well, poker tables, just a lounging area behind me. Selection is a great one right there. We've got that taken care of. We've got that down. But I also feel like not every lounge is going to have the biggest selection, and that might be a hindrance. Like, not every lounge can serve alcohol, which can also be a hindrance, and that really goes more to state or city ordinances, city licenses, different zoning situations. For instance, in Ventura, we were trying to open a lounge on Main Street, but it was 75 feet, 50 to 75 feet too close to a school. So we could not put a lounge there, could not have smoking, which is a big, I hated that. Very much hated that. We could have petitioned the city because it's very close, but the guy who was in charge at the time did not want to go through that headache, and I don't blame him. City Hall can be a huge problem, very problematic, but it might have very much been worth it because Ventura, California, does not have a lounge that really stands out to me. Cigar Castle is a wonderful spot, but it's mainly for the locals. All right, you're not going to really attract people who are coming into town unless they type in cigars or go check it out. But the hours are weird. It is mainly made for the guys who already frequent it when they know it's going to be open. They know what to expect. So, what are some things that in the hospitality range that you guys believe is a step above when it comes to your service or your experience or the general atmosphere of where you're at? What keeps you coming back to a place? What keeps you wanting to spend money and support a location? Oh, let's see, Billy. A good cigar lounge, employees making good suggestions of different cigars to try. Definitely got that going on here. I think Mike and Ted do an amazing job of that. I try to do my best as well. I feel like I make some good suggestions, but that's each their own kind of situation. I don't want to say my suggestions are great all the time because it's my suggestions. It just seems weird to say, but everybody here that's working the lounge does an absolutely wonderful job of that. So I think that is an excellent part to continue to work on and strive to do better on even. Because I very much like that too. There's a lot of times where, yeah, maybe I know a lot of what's in a cigar humidor. That doesn't mean I know every cigar in every humidor. That's never going to happen. And even here, there are cigars I have not tried yet. I'm going to work my way through all of them, but it takes time. And if you are new in an area or you're new at a lounge, you want to become a regular, you're not going to know every cigar in there. So you definitely want a tobacconist or somebody to just help you out. Like, hey, I really like these ones. Even if it's a personal suggestion that they know these notes about, it's a wonderful step up. I think, Bill, you're absolutely right on that point. A little more seltzer. Well, it also doesn't hurt to have, the drink situation we have. I think it's a huge step up from a lot of places, having a full bar. And Chris, checking out how you doing, brother? A huge compliment to the cigars that have a full bar going on, and some really wonderful bartenders who know their things. Who also can help you pair your cigar if you want, because you don't want to sit in the humidor the whole time and like talk over there when you have that opportunity to go to the bar and talk to someone who's also knowledgeable. And all these guys are very knowledgeable. Chase, Kay, Kyler, Josephine, they're doing a wonderful job at the bar as well. And it also doesn't hurt to have the games on. Watching basketball right now, you got Texas versus I think Tennessee. So that doesn't. I mean, I'm not sad about that. I'm not sad about that one bit. Boys usually just recommend flavored cigars to me. Archie, yeah, that is a rough one. Um, when I'm asked to pair something, and I know the person is new, then I might say because they're like, oh, I've never smoked a cigar before. Where do I start? And then I'll go maybe towards the flavored thing. Or if they're telling me, oh, I really like the acid line or the Deadwood series, then I know I can go towards the flavored stuff. That's that moment where I do that. But if I know that you've been smoking for a while, you're like, oh, I really like these. You're never gonna hear a flavored suggestion from me. Even if I know you also smoke flavored cigars, I'm probably gonna tell you something natural that I would enjoy. That moment kind of comes to personal preference in that situation. Again, nothing wrong with flavored cigars. Enjoy what you're gonna enjoy. But if you're constantly being offered a flavored, something needs to change there, Archie. Yeah, that is not on you. That is definitely not on you, brother. Um, maybe I don't know. Maybe you gave off a flavored vibe. Do you have a great vape going in there and just blowing chunky clouds at people? No, I know you wouldn't do that. I know you wouldn't do that. But there is a time and place for flavored cigars. Okay, it's totally fine. If you want to try something new, totally fine. Hey, Daniel, good to see you, brother. But on my own note, like, there's a couple guys in here. That's all they do is smoke flavored stuff. Nothing wrong with that. Come have a good time. Smoke your Rough Rider. Smoke your M by Macanudo. Whatever you might be feeling. But just know that there are other options out there, and there are some naturally occurring notes that I think people who like flavored stuff might also appreciate in the non-flavored section. That's just my opinion on that part. But back to the point of them offering you those on a regular basis, those are some different lounges. That's got to, I think that is a place to step up from. Does not always need to be something flavored. Asked. Number one question I get asked, if, well, probably where this is at or where that's at. And a lot of the times it is a question of when you first start, or they bring a buddy in who's having their first cigar with them. But I'm like, um, those are the times where I get, yes, what can I enjoy just getting into cigars? And that's a time and place for something light. You have your Connecticut's, the Aganorsa Connecticut's a great one. La Galera's got a couple great ones like the Delicado. The Last Cowboy, Connecticut, that's a great one to start out with. Or if they're like a really heavy cigarette smoker, or they've been smoking other things for a while, I smoke pipe tobacco. You can probably handle something a little bit heavier. It's not going to be the end of the world for them. So in those moments, it just has to gauge what's going on there. Fine Ash cigars are one of my favorites. I like to hear that. I love it. Tell me the lounges you guys go to that are your favorites, because I want to hear about them. There's nothing that can't be implemented in one spot. It's in another one. Oh. The cigar book. Oh, I gotta read. I'm on. Again, I started with this guy first, so I can finish this up. I started first. I'm gonna read this first. I don't want to hop in between two books. I feel like I would mess up that way. I know the knowledge doesn't quite cross over, but in my own mind, I would get messed up. I definitely would. And Richard, happy birthday to you, brother. Hope you're having a great day. You're smoking beautifully, by the way. Punch 2024. Wonderful stuff. Thank you, Rolf. Being totally honest, it started off a little bit bitter, but the flavor notes have gotten much more complex. There's like a little bit of bitter notes on the back, but it comes with a coffee and a bit of spice, which pairs very well with tequila. Like, these are just complementing the hell out of each other. Nice dark cigar with a reposado. Can't be sad about that. The Grand Cathedral in Tampa. We don't talk about that here. No. No. Angela left the East Coast. She ditched us for greener pastures and hurricanes in Tampa Bay. Go Bucks. And I'm jealous. Straight up jealous. But no, I'm just kidding. The Grand Cathedral is immaculate. I absolutely love it. That is a destination of cigars for the nation right there. I know it's already in the destination of destinations for cigar. It is, without a doubt, one of my favorite places to be. If I could be there more often, I absolutely would. But it's a little bit of a commute. A little bit of commute. What cigars do you usually recommend for new customers? Again, that is going to depend if they want to go flavored or if they want to go traditional. I try to lean them towards traditional, but I'm not going to be sad if they want to try something flavored. I don't usually tell acid. Unless you're asking for acid, I don't usually recommend it. Not because they're bad cigars, it's just personal preference. I can't say that I like them, so I can't point you towards them. If you are a fan, it's a staple. They are one of the number one cigar sellers in the world, or at least in the U.S. So smoke them, enjoy them, have a good time with them. But if I'm going to push you towards, this is the question of what I recommend for a first timer. The El Mago Miami line has a chocolate, a vanilla, a cognac, and a grape that is made with some absolutely phenomenal tobacco. If you like flavored, you are not going to be disappointed with those guys. And even some guys who don't smoke flavored, like, well, I wanted to try it out, just say I tried it out. They weren't disappointed with it. That's some good kudos right there. That shows that the tobacco is of great quality, that the flavoring they're using is some good stuff. You can't be sad about that. But let's go away from the flavor stuff. Let's say they wanted something traditional. If I'm going that route, I usually will go for 5 staples on my list. And again, that's going to be probably, let's go Perdomo Champagne, easy one to do. the Aganorsa Connecticut in the regular core line or the Anniversario. Both those are phenomenal. The Delicato, quickly found out, is some great stuff. And I would say the Last Cowboy, Connecticut, any size. Usually I'll go for the smaller Robusto for them if you're a first timer. I'm not trying to give you something super long, just in case. I want you to get to the point where you're enjoying it, not fighting it. Because there is a moment where new cigar smokers, even if it's a lighter stick, you have the tendency to try to inhale when you're not supposed to. Just let the smoke, go around the mouth. Maybe retro if you're into that. That's fine. But too long, got to be careful. Got to be careful. So we want them to have something smaller, something light and flavorful, something to enjoy and talk about later. So that's what they go into the next one. Now that we are in 2026, what are some events that you're looking forward to attending? I am absolutely looking forward to going to PCA this year. Already requested the days off. Registration open. Definitely making it to that. I really, really want to get to Texas Frightmare this year. Again, I don't know if it's in the cards, but I want to get there. Cigar Heritage Festival, that's not until December, so I got plenty of time to not only save up, because they've got some good deals out there. So cigars are getting good on the East Coast, on the West Coast. But I would love to get back to Ybor City. I love it over there. You have no idea. If you have not been, you need to go, all right? Do me a favor and get your butts over there. If USA takes over Cuba, does that mean our lounge would be open? I don't even know. Oh my gosh, because Cuban tobacco is owned by China, so I don't know how any of that works. I hope none of the stuff that's happening continues to happen. I'm really tired of it. These politicians ain't our friends. Not one of them. Once you become a politician, I think you have to take a course in lying to the public, and they're really good at it. They're very good at doing one thing while saying something else entirely. And we each have our own skill sets. That's just not one I care for. Don't care for one bit. Price is important. That is another one that I try to keep in mind because, oh my back. You don't want someone to have something that's going to blow the budget the very first time, then think that's what they're going to have to do every time. That also is a big turnoff. Like if I'm at a restaurant or a lounge and all of a sudden I just spent $300 on 2 cigars and a drink, not going to be a happy camper. Probably not going to want to go back. If the service is great and it's an amazing spot, had an amazing time, maybe. But if that's every time, I can't afford that. I can't do that. I'm a poor person. I'm broke. Broke. Like just Sunday, I was over at a restaurant here in town called Journey East, over at the Tulalip Casino, right over there, that way, and wonderful food. Two of us went, and we both ate. We didn't drink. We only had soda, so that wasn't a factor. But it was like $60. It was for two people. That's great. In today's anywhere, especially in a casino, do that all day long. Wonderful stuff. The taxes here are at, I believe, 70%, 69, 70%, but there is a cap of 60 cents, 60 to 90 cents, 60 to 90 cents a cigar. But we are on tribal land, so you don't pay any of that. Your prices here are just for the cigars, guys. The only thing we're worried about is going to be the tariffs. That affects everybody nationwide. Can't do anything about that, but we do our best to keep the prices as comparable and as competitive as possible. And you're not going to find better prices on the West Coast than right here at Sacred Smokes. I don't think anywhere else has a better price. California, Oregon, friggin' Washington. Once you get to Arizona, maybe all bets are off because it's Arizona. Nevada doesn't have better prices. It's right here. You want to order something? I will go through the entire humidor. I will send it to you myself if I have to, all right? That I am. I am. And I don't know if I'm in trouble for saying this, but next door over is a Porta Subs sandwich shop, and all through November and December there was a Pilgrim sandwich, and that made me laugh my ass off every day. And I still laugh about it in my head. I didn't tell anybody that until now, so you guys keep it to yourselves. Don't rat me out, internet. Oh, there was another comment. Prices here are way better than California, and dude, the lounge was ridiculous for the Seahawks game. Absolutely packed. Everyone having a great time. I was running like an animal with his head cut off. I loved it. Tattoos since your move. I have not gotten any tattoos. I have 0 tattoos still. I will work on that. Okay, I am 10 to 15 pounds away from my goal, and then I will talk about this whole losing weight thing. Ask about another cigar soon. Yeah, Eduardo, whenever you want, just send me a text. You got the number. Whatever cigar you're looking for, if we got it, I can get it to you. All right. And we've got a lot of cigars here. So if we don't have it, you don't need it. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'll try to help you find it. But yeah, we've got plenty of stuff that it's amazing here that I think you'll enjoy. Everybody out there, I think you'll enjoy. And I was talking to a couple that came almost an hour away to come check this place out, because it is a destination to get here, guys. It is worth the trek. It is worth the trip from wherever you are in Washington or on the West Coast. Make it a weekend. Go to the casino, come smoke with us, go eat, do all your things. All right. Oh, my neck. But most importantly, come hang out with us here. You're going to enjoy yourself. I promise you that. Friggin' promise you that. Tap this cigar real quick. Baco Gent. Actually, I forget who I was talking about it with. Yeah, well, we'll go into this. Will be the last part of the conversation before I let you guys go for tonight. What days do you usually work? Need to come visit in person? I am here Sunday to. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, no. I'm here Wednesday to Sunday. I have Mondays and Tuesdays off usually. Those are my days off. Would love for you to come down. Even if you want to come on a Monday or Tuesday, I'm usually hanging out here anyway. Happy New Year, Steel. So come check it out. Come hang out. I will not be sad about coming back to the lounge to have a cigar with you, all right? We'll make it happen. All I ask that you tip the people working generously, because they are doing some hard work out there. The bartenders are not only bartending, but they are also cooking all the food in the back. We have a very good menu. Like, you got your wings and your flatbreads. You have charcuterie boards, steak, salads. It's a great list. It's a great menu. Doing some wonderful work. You got to get on over here. Wait for summer if you can, because the weather is, what I'm told, is perfect. I'm looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to seeing all of Washington during this summer. Do they let you smoke on the hiking trails, Mount Rainier? Absolutely, they do. Just don't get caught. Yeah, I don't see why not. Everything's so wet. There's no fires gonna start. You might get washed away. Right now, you'll get washed away. But I think you'll be okay to smoke a cigar. Just, simple rules. Make sure you put it out completely. Make sure you don't leave any bands or cello wrappers. Don't leave a mess. Leave everything as clean as you found it. And I think you're good to go anywhere. Look. But okay, back to the tattoo situation. So, have we all seen the movie Waterboy, right? I mean, that should be a movie we watched. And if you remember, the first time Bobby Boucher and Coach Klein went to go visit Mama Boucher, he's like, "Oh no, you can't do this. Foosball's for the devil." And she leaves, goes to sleep. Gonna go brush his hair later. And Coach comes out and like, I want to get this tattoo of such and such. And I was kidding. My mom told me I couldn't. And he pulls down his pants. And you see on his butt tattoos not supposed to get. Well, Mama don't know. Won't hurt her. I want to get the tattoo that I want to get will be the Fonz, coach of the movie, showing off that tattoo. So I'm going to get a tattoo of him showing off his tattoo. That is my plan. 15 pounds from now, that will be the plan. So that is not a secret anymore. That's going to be my first tattoo, right on the right cheek. We'll make it happen. And then if that, happens, and I don't cry like a baby because of the tattoo on my butt, get more. See what happens. But there's going to be stages to them. There's going to be reasons, or goals at least. I don't think reasons. Reasons is bad to say. I think goals to get each one. But having said that, for those watching, if you could do me a favor, would tomorrow or Thursday be better? I don't know. I close Thursday, so it might be more difficult to go Thursday. I'm going to try my best to go live tomorrow then, just to do the 4 giveaways that I wanted to do Monday. I will have my laptop back. I will fix this shit. I will make this work, just like a good stylist making it work. Yes, tomorrow. Having said that, guys, coming up to 30 minutes, I am going to have some time. I'm going to read this for a little while, maybe have one more tequila, another cigar. I will be at Frightmare. Maybe we can all get tattoos together. Oh, that would be awesome. Even if I get to my goal, I will keep at the goal and I will save it for Frightmare. I want to go. I have no idea about it. I want to get to Frightmare. I want to see you all again. I miss my Texas people. I miss Industrial Cigar Lounge. I miss Boyo No Braza. Rest in peace. It is gone. Can't go there, but there's plenty of other places. Richard, we still have to go, what do you call it? To the steak and lobster dinner at that strip club Frankie wanted to go to. We'll make that happen. And fine. It's Tuesday, motherfucker. I can't do this. That's some good reposado, though. My name now, call it the day. No, Eduardo, I'm not doing that. You're gonna win probably, but I'm not gonna let it happen. All right, I am out of here, guys. Miguel, where are you at now, and how's Frankie? Frankie's gone, brother. Frankie passed away 6 months ago. Yeah. I think maybe you meant like, oh, how has it been since, Frank? Things are rough. Things are not great. I miss him. I miss him dearly. Um, but we keep doing what we have to do. No, I appreciate that. I'm sorry. Most of the information about that was on Instagram and Facebook. I didn't really do it on YouTube too much. Just because I don't know. But yeah, he's missed dearly, and yeah. I appreciate that, brother. No, it's okay. But we will absolutely. If I get to Frightmare, we're gonna do something for that jabroni. I promise you that. And you ain't gonna forget him. I'm gonna keep talking about him. I promise you that, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight. I'm gonna get more into my book because I need to learn more. I need to be read. I need to be a gentleman, if I'm calling it that, scholar and at least. And we'll make it work. All right, guys. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good year. Cigars and Cars is still coming your way on the 15th. First episode will be released. I'll have the social media pages for that up this week. New photo shoots are being set up for the first week of February. So I apologize, there's not more content for the model stuff, but it's coming to you as quick as I can. I didn't know a whole lot of people out here. So I'm making it work, guys. Making it work. Appreciate your patience. I will be back with you guys tomorrow and then back to regular schedule on Monday. All right, guys? Take care. Have a cigar. All right? Have multiple cigars by then. By next Monday. Yeah, you better have like 2 to 3 at least. Or you're messing up on me. I'll talk to you guys soon, all right? You have a good one.